I gave a workshop on Monday, and I talked about empirical methods to study social interactions in economics, mostly through the perspective of social networks. So we covered a variety of topics. I started introducing some ideas on the kinds of questions that economists have been interested in. So for example, trying to understand how in social networks some people's choices affect other people's choices, how to measure that, how in some settings some people's choices or actions may affect the outcomes that they or others in their social networks perceive. And I provided a little bit of an overview of what economists have come up with as the methods to try to answer these kinds of questions. So I gave a little bit of an overview of the basic kind of econometric models that we've been using for this kind of purposes, discussing the main issues that arise there, and introducing a little bit of the notation of the big questions of. So, for example, we talked about settings in which students might exert influences on each other, and that was an example that we used throughout the talk. And I also introduced some ideas related to what's called social multipliers, which are typical kind of things that can arise in social interaction settings. And we then also discussed questions about how social networks, how we build models for understanding where social networks come from, how they emerge, how people form social links with other people in different kinds of settings, and how economists have started coming up with new methods to try to actually understand econometrically the ways in which social interactions through network formation arise. So that was basically the overview of what the course discussed.